Well, from one expert to another, you know how pet crazy we are on Expresso and how important it is for us to be conscious about the health of our pets holistically, what is going into those beautiful little bodies. Your pet's nutrition is absolutely paramount, and I say this from my own experience with my own pets, but we are very happy to have Dr. Guy Fyvie in studio to help us unpack the issue of nutrition, why it is so important to start with our pets' health, with what goes into them, and why that food choice is vital. I mean, there are so many choices out there. So, Doctor, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
I see you've already met Bob.
Yeah.
He's as bright as a tack this morning. Wake up, Bob.
Wake up,
it's your
Bob.
segment now, boy. Bella looking as sharp as always. But, Doctor, why is it so important for us to choose the right pet food?
All right. Well, I mean, I think the aim of when we have pets is to have them live a happy, healthy life. And obviously, nutrition is very important in that. I mean, people say you are what you eat. I'd hate to be what my food is, yeah, but still. In other words, what we're saying is they need to be happy and healthy. If we look at it from why we choose or what we should be choosing, what happens with their food, is in the long run, that health. If we look at, say, a large breed puppy, for example, if we feed them correctly as a puppy, then they're less likely to get hip dysplasia and have issues later on in life. So a lot of what we do is getting them ready for the next stage of their lives.
And of course, we often like to apply it to ourselves when we pour any amount of junk into our bodies and we deal with it with our complex systems. Something, animal like a dog, doesn't have the same kind of coping mechanisms.
Right, and the point is that we feed them a diet, so we need to make sure it's completely balanced. Whereas if we could do that for ourselves, it would be great. You know,
we'd have a shiny pelt as well.
Absolutely, a shiny coat and glossy teeth, yeah.
So when you say well-balanced, what should we be taking into account?
Right, I think you need to take into account, I mean, it's very difficult for lay people to understand all the nuances, but I think if you have a company that you can trust that has done all that work for you, that is great. We're obviously talking about the right levels of protein and so on. What we work on is a life stage nutrition. So we feed puppies with puppy food, or nutrition correct for them, adults and seniors. So that's really what we're looking for
at the heart of it.
Yeah.
How do you know if you're getting the right quality? Obviously, we can't be there for every step of the process.
Absolutely.
Well, how do we know?
Well, I mean, that's the issue. I mean, we talk about the quality of ingredients, we talk about how it's manufactured, the quality of packaging, all that stuff that keeps the food healthy. But it's very difficult to understand all of that stuff. So I think the best is to trust your pet's healthcare team. So your veterinary team is probably the way to go. They've seen the benefits of good quality nutrition on the long-term health of animals. And then, I mean, the proof is in the pudding too. So you feed a good quality food, you're going to see the benefits.
I was going to say, this is the reason why most, veterinary clinics that you drive past, you see a Hills logo there. Clearly, there is a very strong relationship between the two. What is it about this brand that makes it so effective and has that scientific punch?
Right, well, I mean, Hills as a brand has been around, for 75 years, started by a veterinarian. Science plan or science diet was brought out in the 60s when we started realizing that there were different pets and different age
Boerewors isn't good enough
Exactly.
Yeah.
And pet food wasn't good enough, so you had to have cat and dog food. And really, that's what's evolved into this thing we called life stage nutrition. And what you can also trust from a Hills point of view, from a science plan point of view, is that we use a fixed formula method of making food. So you know that from batch to batch it's the same. It's the same ingredients, the same quality of ingredients. And that's one of the questions that you probably need to ask.
Now Bob is asking, he was asking before he fell asleep there, where can we get hold of the product?
Right.
Where can we find reputable dealers?
So essentially you're going to get it from your veterinarian or from veterinary retail outlets. That's really, in South Africa, that's where we trust them to understand the quality of our nutrition and to get that message across. And that's why we are in the veterinarians or vet retail outlets.
If it's good enough for you, Doctor, if it's good enough for Bob, proud advocate, then it's good enough for us.
Excellent.
Thank you so much
for
your advice there. Absolutely invaluable. Well, today, guys, is your lucky day because Hills is running a promotion here with Expresso. Now, you can ensure that your pet is getting the very best nutrition available. Plus, it'll keep the wag in their tail and the smile in their hearts and the smile in their teeth, in fact. If you buy 2 selected bags of Hills Science Plan at at a vet or vet shop nearest to you, you'll get either the big or the small curver bin for free, and it looks really awesome, fits into our studio motif beautifully. Promo is available from now on while stocks last, and I would imagine it's going to go very quickly, and of course terms and conditions apply. That's not the end to the great news for pets today, because it's the month of love. Hills is giving 4 lucky viewers the chance to win a curver bin for free right now. All you have to do, as you know the drill, is SMS the keyword Hills to 33728, and one of these curver bins could be yours. That woke Bob up. Well done, boy. So get SMSing now. Again, that keyword is Hills to 33728. And all the best of luck to you and your pet. Let's give them a beautiful smile this Valentine's Day.
Discover the brand recommended by vets worldwide. 100% satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Hills Science Plan.